How to prevent diseases after floods and storms, and guide on maintaining hygiene and food safety. Floods and storms often lead to various health issues due to polluted environments and lack of safe hygiene practices. Floodwater can contain harmful chemicals, bacteria, and waste, increasing the risk of diseases and negatively affecting people's lives. Understanding and implementing measures to prevent diseases and maintaining hygiene and food safety is crucial for protecting your health. 1. How to prevent diseases after floods and storms. A. Ensure the use of clean water. After storms and floods, water sources are often contaminated with bacteria, chemicals, and waste. Using polluted water can lead to dangerous diseases such as diarrhea, cholera, hepatitis A, and typhoid. How to implement. Filter and boil drinking water. Water should be filtered and boiled for at least 5 minutes before use. Use bottled water, if filtering and boiling are not possible. Prioritize using bottled water from trusted sources. Example. After a flood, a family can buy bottled water until the clean water supply is restored to ensure their health. B. Maintain personal hygiene. Maintaining personal hygiene after floods is vital for preventing diseases. Floodwater often contains various bacteria and parasites, so thorough hand washing and personal cleanliness are necessary to avoid infections. How to implement. Wash hands with soap and clean water, especially before eating and after using the toilet. Use gloves and protective shoes when dealing with floodwater or contaminated soil. Example. Someone cleaning their house after a storm should wear gloves and protective shoes to avoid direct contact with contaminated water and pollutants. C. Prevent vector-borne diseases. After floods, the humid environment provides ideal conditions for mosquitoes and other insects that transmit diseases such as dengue fever and malaria. How to implement. Eliminate standing water. Remove stagnant water where mosquitoes can breed. Use mosquito repellents. Apply repellent creams and use mosquito nets at night. Example. After a flood, a family should use mosquito nets at night and place mosquito repellent indoors to prevent dengue fever. D. Proper waste management. Accumulated waste after floods and storms can become a breeding ground for disease if not cleaned up and disposed of properly. Proper sorting and disposal of waste can help prevent outbreaks. How to implement. Sort and collect waste correctly. Dispose of items no longer usable and handle household waste safely. Disinfect living areas. Use disinfectant solutions to clean surfaces in the house after contact with floodwater. Example. After the floodwaters recede, a family can organize a cleanup and use disinfectant solutions to clean their home and surrounding environment to reduce the risk of disease. 2. Guide on maintaining hygiene and food safety. A. Ensuring food safety after floods. Food is easily contaminated after floods due to polluted water and bacteria, leading to food poisoning risks. To ensure safety, it is important to check the source and quality of food. How to implement. Dispose of spoiled food. Any food that is wet, moldy, or showing signs of spoilage should be discarded. Store food properly. Prepared foods should be stored in the refrigerator or airtight containers to prevent contamination. Example. If the refrigerator is flooded, the stored food should be discarded, and only new, safely stored food should be consumed. B. Cleaning cooking areas. Kitchens and cooking utensils must be thoroughly cleaned after floods to avoid contamination from the surrounding environment. How to implement. Disinfect cooking utensils. Use boiling water or disinfectant solutions to clean knives, pans, and cooking tools. Keep the kitchen clean. Regularly clean the kitchen. Remove waste, and keep the area dry. Example. A family can boil cooking utensils and wash them with clean water before use to ensure that no bacteria are left on them after a flood. C. Proper food preparation. Proper food preparation after floods is essential to prevent the risk of bacterial infections and illness. How to implement. Cook food thoroughly. Meat, fish, and other raw foods must be fully cooked before consumption. Avoid eating raw food. Limit raw vegetables or uncooked food if their source cannot be guaranteed safe. Example. After a flood, a family should boil vegetables and cook food to ensure that no harmful bacteria from the polluted environment enter the food. Conclusion. After floods and storms, Preventing diseases and maintaining hygiene and food safety is crucial for protecting the health of yourself and your family. Using clean water, maintaining personal hygiene, controlling insects, and ensuring food safety can reduce the risk of illness and protect your health during these challenging times.